welcome, my dear retro gaming friends, to another edition of Retro Gaming with Innopede Games. Today I present a very special highlight for the Sinclair ZX81, Mazogs, a title developed by Don Priestley and published by Bugbyte on cassette in 1982. The Sinclair ZX81 was based on the Z80 microprocessor and was, as the name suggests, launched in 1981. As you can see, it was very slim and compact and incredibly cheap for the time. And this is why it was the entry-level computer for so many users, especially in Europe, including me. The entry-level model had 1K of memory, and you could expand it to 16K by using the expansion port and putting a memory module on it. The computer had no sound at all, and the graphics were only black and white. In the text mode it had 32 × 24 characters and block graphics of 64 to 48 pixels. The membrane keyboard, as mentioned before, was very, of course, limited and inconvenient. One interesting fact is, look at the space key. That is just a small key on the right. To cope with those limitations, the keyboard had a great feature, a kind of auto-completion or autofill function. So the basic interpreter could automatically complete the complete next command. So if you click, for example, on G, you got go to, R, run, etc. So it was still possible to enter quite fast with this limited machine. But now to the fun part, now to Mazogs, my absolute favorite for the Sinclair ZX81, and I think unbelievable what fun you can get out of this little computer. So let's start gaming. And here we are at the start screen of Mazogs. And on this start screen you see already everything you need to know about the game. First of all, what I mark here with my mouse is the treasure that you need to find in the maze. It's a kind of gold bar that shines. Then you have these X's surrounded by black. These are the walls. Then you have the player here with the sword. Then you have a sword in a wall, and if you walk against this, you will get the sword if you don't have already one. And then you have these monsters that look like spiders with 4 legs. And then you have these navigation points with the blinking eyes, and if you walk on to one of these, you are shown the way. So this way, for example, is then entered in the maze for a special time only. And with that, we will start now with the game. It asks me which game, try it out, face a challenge, or Maniac Mobile Mazogs. So we'll go with 1. And you use the keys V, A, D, X to go through the maze, and you have B for view and Y for stop. So let's start the game, and then you need to decide, do you want to go right or left? I will go right. And now it's checking the distance, because it creates the maze. Gives you a situation report. So move to the treasure is 179 steps. Okay, first I will walk in a direction of the sword, and I have a sword now. And you have to be aware, if you run into a monster and you have a sword, the probability is quite high that you win. If you don't have a sword, the probability is lower. So we have to be careful now because we don't have a sword. Here is another sword. Oh. We have 59 to the treasure. Still, so I guess we are somewhere in the right track, but who knows? Yeah, should we do this? Let's go. there's always a probability that you lose. So, but we have been lucky. Let's go down. It would be great to find this word or this one. So now navigation spot, and it shows us in which direction we have to go. And after a while, the direction information goes away. But we are lucky because there's another navigation spot. Let's have a fight and hope that we will win. And go for a word because this is much better. Let's go up. Oh, let's check V where we are. I have a feeling that it's down there. But it's just a feeling. Let's see. No, it's up. And another monster. Wish us luck. Now we have to be careful that not. And here's the treasure. You have seen it. We have the treasure, and now we have to go back with the treasure back to the entrance, which is of course not so easy to find. You could exchange this word against the treasure, fight, and then go back and get the treasure again. Let's go and ask the navigation spot where to go to. And we are on the right way, that's good. I really like the animation of the player. I think for the abilities of the Sinclair, very nicely made. And I think from the game principle is quite fun because you have to find the treasure. It's a little bit also you're stressed by the monsters. Where is the entrance? I think I'm totally lost now. Yeah. So, here was the exit. And we made it! So I think a great game that shows what this computer was able to do, and it was really fun for me. Thanks a lot, and keep gaming!